So, in conclusion, this week, Geist Draft is very good right now. I was very impressed with it. The problem came from the rest of the cards in the deck here not being super up to snuff. Basically, like uh, these like 20 cards are really good, and the rest of them were not. The Zur cards aren't really locking anyone out, which was very sad. Yeah, these 21 cards were good. These like 15 were bad, and the mana could have dealt me a little less damage, but that might just be a side effect of having to go like Thoughtseize Inquisition to Geist and stuff. Um, I don't know. This might speak more to like a Delver deck actually being good. You do so. The problem with these decks is that you're like behind against. I think you're probably behind against Jund, and you're probably behind against Grixis, just because they're bigger, better control decks than you are. And you're behind against some of the weird mid-range or like anti-mid-range decks. But you got a decent amount of power just in terms of Thoughtseize Geist. And so what you're really just trying to be is a Jund deck with a little punchier threat. And the thing is, I think there might be punchier threats in just like red or green. Um, it is nice that you are not as graveyard focused, and you do get the white sideboard cards. So those are the two upsides. So it's possible you want to be like Geist Mentor or something like that. Um, I don't think Zur is the place to be, but the general direction this deck is going was powerful. Uh, Negate was also probably just better at every spot than Remand. Like I thought. No other real specific card things. There might have been one too many Creeping Tar Pit. You're a little light on. It's not that it's lands, but it's without any way to generate velocity. You don't have the traditional Snapcaster Serum Visions going on. Um, you're not really getting to the point where you have all this excess mana and needing extra things to do with your lands, especially when you're curving out to a 4-drop. Night of Soul's Betrayal is also just not good in this sideboard. It's pretty slow against the decks that you were trying to KO with it, and it KOs one of your like you already have Lingering Souls, and there's just like not a lot of spots where Night of Soul's Betrayal is a card that kills them, and Lingering Souls isn't doing a lot of the same work. So I'm not a huge fan there. Yeah, maybe Mentor's the place to be if you want to go down this road, but I would not mind going down like a Mentor Geist road. Though I wish there was like a 2-drop threat that wasn't Dark Confidant. I don't know what I'm looking for here, but if you can think of, I guess this might just be a sign that you should be Young Pyroing. That might actually be the card, because that card seems not unreasonable in mirror matches. And it kills really fast, and it's just not Geist. So yeah, I think now might be the time to pull the trigger on Young Pyromancer or Modern. Oddly enough, that's what we learned from playing Zerd tonight.